Have you ever gotten into an argument with someone, got cut off in traffic, or just noticed that you can't deal with things and your mind just goes off? You can feel your heart pounding, teeth clenching, and your fist just ready to swing on somebody. Well, that's called anger. Now, I want to clarify that anger is not a bad emotion. Anger is actually used to protect ourselves from situations where the body and mind knows that we may be taken advantage of or something isn't right. Anger is not a bad emotion. Honestly, no emotion is a bad emotion. However, the only thing that makes it problematic is when it becomes maladaptive. Now, what makes an emotion maladaptive, you may say? Well, what makes it maladaptive is when you let it control you. It takes over you and you can't think of anything else other than that emotion. So, for example, anger. Everyone gets angry, but some people let it ruin their entire day. Some people let it stay, ruminate, and they ruminate over the situation, and they're just so angry about it that it consumes their entire day. That's what makes anger maladaptive. So, today, I wanted to speak on coping skills or just skills that you can use when you're angry. Because let's be honest, when we're going through an argument or a situation and we are angry, that sometimes we can't remember the coping skills that we need to use. So I wanted to talk about skills as well and other things that you can do to help with that anger. Because at the end of the day, you know you're going to be angry. So let's just figure out a way to control it and let it out in a healthy and positive way. Number one is something so simple that a lot of people don't even think about it, but it's breathing. Breathing can help you when you're angry. It can help you a whole lot. Now, not just breathing of just breathing regularly. I mean deep breaths when you're angry. Taking the time to just let the oxygen flow into your body and let it come out peacefully. The more oxygen that goes into your body, the more your brain understands that you need to relax, you need to calm down. And this also helps release endorphins, and endorphins are the feel good hormone. So, therefore, just deep breathing is something that is going to help you a lot when you are angry. Another thing that I was taught while I was in school was to count to 10. Now, this sounds crazy. Counting to 10 is something that you're just like, why would I do that? Well, count to 10 helps because the brain, and I've found this out, hard way, that the brain cannot focus on two things at once. So if you're angry, count to 10 helps your brain focus on the numbers that come after 1 and 2, and therefore helping you to understand that you're angry and that you need to calm down. This gives the body enough time to catch up to you because you are in a state of hyperarousal. You're angry and your mind is going at 1,000 times a minute. Your body is like, yo, I'm still going at 10. So therefore, this gives your body enough time to catch up. And when your body catches up, your brain and your body sync together, and therefore you become less angry. The third thing is to journal. Now, journaling is something that a lot of people don't like because, no one has time to write down their feelings or whatever. But journaling can really help a lot when it comes to anger. Recording your feelings in a journal helps you to understand what is causing you to be so angry about the situation, because when you're writing these things down, you may be angry a lot, but it helps to reflect and revitalize and just see, okay, well, this is what made me so upset about this situation because they did this. So what makes me so upset about this situation? Has it happened in the past? Is it something that I feel like should not happen? Do I need to talk to that person? If you can't talk to them, just trying to figure out yourself, because at the end of the day, you are the only thing that you can control. So therefore, you need to just learn how to control yourself in these situations. Numbers 4, 5, and 6 are all going to be grouped together. When it comes to artistic forms of expressing anger, this can be done as simply as painting. You could sing it out as well, or you can also create a new exercise for yourself. Artists for years have used this to express themselves and express their emotions by painting or by creating a song that sings and connects with you emotionally. These paintings and these songs connect with you because of the fact that that person was expressing an emotion that they were feeling at the time, and so therefore it connects with you when you were feeling that emotion. Exercise routines and also other forms of exercise have been created to express emotions that we are feeling. For example, yoga has a lot of stretches that express sadness, anger, hostility. So just getting creative with those exercises and learning to do those, or just learning to do it yourself or create it yourself as well, is something that's going to help you with your anger. And when you're doing exercise, if you cannot do a mild form of exercise, try to do a high energy form of exercise, because the less energy you have after working out, the less energy you can put towards being angry about something. Number 7 is basically visualizing peace. Visualizing that place that you want to be. If it can be a tranquil beach on top of a mountain, in a remote ravine, just somewhere that gives you peace and freedom. You want your mind to be relaxed, and so you can remember when you were at these destinations how you felt so relaxed, how you felt disconnected from the world, and you were at peace, and everything was just flowing around you in such a beautiful and majestic way. This can be extremely helpful when you're dealing with anger. Now, speaking on number 8 and number 9 in this list, I want to make sure that you understand that these are to be done in a quiet, safe place where you are not going to damage or harm anyone else. Number 8 is screaming in private. Now, as I said, make sure you're alone, you're around in a place where you are not going to hurt, threaten, or cause anyone else undue harm, because screaming can be really loud. So sometimes it's helpful to scream into a pillow as well. But screaming is a way to express your anger in a safe and effective way, because sometimes you just need to let it out. You can't just hold it in all day and think everything is going to be good. So it helps to just get it all out, get it out of your system, and just let it out in a positive way. Now, number 9 is throwing or smashing something. Again, make sure you're in a safe place. Make sure that you're not going to hurt anyone else. Smashing or throwing something can be helpful. You just want to make sure that it's not something that you value, not something that you're going to need again. Just make sure it's in a safe place. So you can go outside in your backyard, throw a baseball, go outside in the back. If you have concrete in the back, smash a mug. Just do something that helps you express your anger in a safe way. And I don't mean, especially with the example that I gave earlier, if you're cut off in traffic or you're in an argument with someone, do not throw something at them. Do not reach out your window of your car and throw something, because you can hurt someone. That can end you up with a whole bunch of other things that you don't want to deal with just because of your anger. Number 10, and the last one, is to express it verbally. Because sometimes it's okay to let people know that you're angry, to let out the anger, because the main thing that you want to do is you want to let it out and you want to let it go. You don't want the anger that you're feeling to control and dictate the rest of your day. So if you got something that happened at 9 a.m., you don't want it to be 9 p.m. at night and you're still angry about the same situation. So the most effective thing to do is to find someone, a trusted friend, therapist, counselor, anyone that will listen to you and you can vent safely and effectively, and let them know your emotions, let them know your anger, and then find ways to process it with them. Anger is a positive emotion until it's not. When it becomes maladaptive to your life, you know that it's time for a change. I hope that these methods brought to you in this video bring you peace and help you on the road to controlling your anger. Now, this is not an all-inclusive list of strategies, but they are the most effective ones that I have used in my practice with my clients. If you feel as though you need additional help, guidance, and coaching, please reach out to a therapist to begin the healing process. If you would like to learn other therapeutic techniques and coping skills, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button so that I can know that this was helpful. Have an amazing anger control day.